Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Dr. Dietrich. And thank you very, very much for joining me tonight on another episode of Relax Well with Dr. Dietrich. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please tag folks to come in, share, do a watch party, all that. I'm just happy that you're here joining me tonight for another episode. So I'm a little bit late tonight as I advertised. This is just going to be the only night that I'm a little bit late because I'm still doing my journal challenge on my private Facebook page, Relax Well with Dr. Dietrich, or Relaxation Room with Dr. Dietrich. So that's what I'm going on this week, and it's been a really great experience. I still encourage y'all can join the relaxation room with Dr. Dietrich just to be in my private group and get some tidbits on relaxation and whatnot. But that's why I'm here tonight at 9 p.m. So hey Estella, thank you. Hey Dr. Leslie, thank you for joining me. And so like I said, please share, please tag folks to come on in, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So the holidays are here, right? And it's supposed to be a time of giving, uh, giving thanks, feeling good, doing good for others, practicing gratitude, and just having a good time, right? That's what the holidays are supposed to be about, right? And the other part of that is that some people may feel overextended. They may overextend themselves trying to purchase gifts, which can definitely be stressful, right? Hey, Kasali. Or people actually may be tired of getting the same old gifts, or rather giving the same old gifts, which can definitely be stressful trying to figure out something different to give, especially without breaking the budget. Well, I actually want to share with y'all some gift ideas that actually don't take a lot of money, but the value is actually priceless. And I'm going to discuss with you uh, giving to people that are cherished loved ones, close friends, close family members, spouses, that kind of thing. So not necessarily for coworkers, even though some of these suggestions could possibly be for coworkers. But this is definitely for people who are in your inner circle and close to people that you love and cherish. So thanks for tagging folks, Dr. Leslie. And hey, Dr. Ken, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining, Trina. Hey, Patrick, thanks for joining. Thank you very much. Nice to see you too, Dr. Ken. Okay, so here are three suggestions to give a gift to a loved one without costing a lot of money. One way is to actually make something to give. It may seem a little corny or cliche, but it's such a wonderful thought. I mean, creating something from your heart to give to another person that you love. One thing I would recommend is actually giving a coupon book. Y'all remember coupon books from back in the day? A coupon book is fun. I don't know if when you were younger, you maybe had to make them in class and you give them to your parents and or other folks in your life, or like if you are a parent, you've received the coupon book from your child, and I mean it's so fun. You can give it to a loved one, you can give it to a spouse, and kind of spice it up a little bit, but it's something that is unique to you all's relationship, or something that that person really likes or needs, and you can put it in a coupon book, and you basically put it in a little booklet. You can staple it together or fix it, however many coupons you want to have. You can write down or draw or markers or whatever you want to do. Be creative about it, and put down what you feel that you can do for them, or what you can give them, or cook for them, or take them someplace, and then they can cash it in. And you can even put an expiration date on there. You can make it fun. It can be funny. Um, One example of an entry you could put for a coupon book is like a free home cooked meal, or a free back rub. Of course, doing it with the appropriate relationship. Um, you know, Free walk your dog or something like that. But you can just make it fun for you and individualize. Hey, Suze, thanks for joining. Thank you. Thanks for joining. And thanks for tagging folks, Dr. Ken. Thank you, Patrick. Okay. Going out to dinner, that's a good one. Maybe there's a special restaurant this person likes to go to. Okay, so you can be mindful of the finances that way, but you don't have to include it, but it's something you can include. Or renting whatever movie that person wants to watch. So it can literally be anything that you want. Okay, and like I said, you can put an expiration date. I mean, just play with it. It's really fun to make, and it's really fun to give to see another person's reaction. Another thought along the same lines of making something is like a scrapbook. So, in a scrapbook, again, it's individualized. It's tailored to the person you're giving it to. You can put in things that that person likes. A person put something that you and that person share that you've done together. Places you've gone together. Um, if you're a parent, you can give something like this to your child, your children. Baby pictures, letters that you've written to them over the years, or letters that you want to write to them. You can write a letter to them and put it in there. Any kind of thoughts that you want to share with them that they can actually put in a scrapbook, and then you can give it to them, and then they can look back on it years to come. Something that you've taken the time to make for them, and I'm telling you, they'll cherish it for years to come. Thanks, Dr. Leslie. Hey, Mary Lou, thanks for joining. Yes, you're my top fan. Thanks, Dr. Ken. And so, whatever crafts that you like to do, that's another suggestion. If you're a crafty person, you like to knit, you like to sew things, you like to make jewelry, balloon animals, whatever, anything like that, you can make that something special from your heart, something that that other person may like, and you can give it to them. And I really think that would be such a special gift to give someone when you're taking the time to craft something especially for them. I mean, how wonderful is that? And you didn't have to go buy it. You may have to get some of the supplies, but you don't have to, go buy it. Okay, so it's just a thought. The second thing is actually to write a letter. And I'm really a big fan of writing letters. So what I mean by that is on some nice paper, write your friend, your loved one, your spouse, a nice letter telling them exactly how you feel about them, why you love them, or if it's like a best friend or something like that, maybe you want to write them a letter about how you remember the first time y'all met, or something, a trip that y'all went on together. How did it make you feel? What kind of experience did y'all have together? Or even a funny occasion, something that really is something that's stuck with y'all that y'all will always talk about and remember. And you can write that down in a letter for them and give it to them. And it's something that they can always go back to and remember those good times. Especially like a spouse. Oh, I remember when I met you in 2002, and you were doing this and you were doing that, and when I just saw you I felt so happy, all that kind of stuff. Just let your emotions fly and just really tell that person how you feel about them, and what they mean to you. So writing a letter is huge. And I'm just thinking, can you imagine reading a handwritten letter from someone you love, how much they love you, or a close friend reliving the first day that they met you, or how you have changed someone else's life for the better. I mean, how great is that? I mean, that's a great gift. So think about giving that to someone, the gift of a letter. And that definitely doesn't take a lot of money. It takes, your emotion, your heart, your goodwill. Oh, thanks, Dr. Ken. Thanks, Trina. Feelings and emotions are definitely powerful for sure, Dr. Ken. Thank you. And then the third thing is giving the gift of information, giving the gift of transformation, education, and knowledge. And this gift can literally last a lifetime. It can be the gift that keeps on giving. Um, yes, good penmanship. So enroll someone in an online course, a webinar. You know, the fly's trying to listen too. You can join them. Is there a certain subject that this person always wanted to learn more about? I'm sure there's a course about it somewhere on the internet. I mean, it has everything's on the internet, right? Is there a skill that they may want to have learned? Is there an online course about it? There has to be. So take the time and look up something special for the person you want to give it to and enroll them. And there's definitely low cost, maybe even free. Yes, there's some that cost a little bit more, but it's just going to depend on your budget. So, giving the gift of education and knowledge and transformation is an excellent idea, and it's a gift that keeps on giving, and you uplift the other person at the same time. Another thought about this is giving a book that has personally changed your own life and you want to share that with someone else. So, find a book that you've read, over the years or you're currently reading and you're like, you know what, this is just a great book. I love it. It's fun, or it's helping me to improve my life, or just whatever feeling you want to attach with it. And you order that book for that person, you give it to them, but you give them a little note as well, another letter as well, on how you feel that this book has helped you, and then you hope that this can help you, the person you're giving it to, in the same kind of way. So giving a book would be great. All right. And especially a book that has transformed your life. You can give it to someone else to see if it can help them transform theirs. And then finally, yes, thank you, Dr. Leslie, the gift of education. I mean, it's great. Thank you. Finally, maybe a favorite recipe. So, I mean, how great is that to have somebody who you love and they love you prepare you a meal? I mean, how great is that? And so, even if it's a friend, if there's a favorite recipe that you prepare and they really love it, why not cook it for them and then also type up the recipe and give it to them in a nice, cute little basket? Or y'all can even share that dinner. So, of course, if y'all socially distancing, okay, just putting that out there. But why not prepare for them and give them the recipe? It's a great idea. Even if it's a family secret, if it's something that you can let go of from the family, that would be a great idea. And the thing is, these three suggestions I gave, you can use any or all of them. There's so many different ways that you can play with these suggestions that I gave, and they really don't have to cost you a lot of money. And all I can say is these are definitely priceless gifts. Okay. The value in it is tremendous. I mean, even worth more than $1 million in my opinion, because it's a gift you're given personally from the heart with love attached. Okay, so I hope you'll consider doing this for a loved one, a friend, a relative, and all that stuff. And, in my humble opinion, the holidays should be about loved ones, showing love and gratitude. And you give gifts as a token of appreciation and gestures of kindness. And if you want to give a gift, that's great. Um, and this is wonderful. But in my opinion, it shouldn't be a stressful thing, or straining or bankrupting. It shouldn't be something that's going to break you down to show someone that you love them or that you want to give them a gift. So that's just my 2 cents. And just a thought, maybe you and your family can think a little bit different this year as far as gift giving, especially given all that we've gone through this year. It's been a challenging year for a lot of us. And just thinking about doing something a little bit different this year. Thinking about giving the gift of each other and the gift of creation, the gift of uplifting and educating each other. And to me, these are truly priceless gifts. Giving physical gifts are perfectly fine. Of course, you can even combine it if you can. Like again, in my opinion, it shouldn't define how much you love a person by how much you can spend, especially if it's going to be stressful for you. So that's just me. Um, yes, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. Thanks for joining. Food is always good for the soul. Yes, it's great. Good, healthy food with some love in it is great. So I think that's about it. Dr. Ken says, I think, and I'm usually starving, so send me the meal. Yes. It's a great gift, right? So I think that's about it for now. Um, think about changing up how you give gift this holiday season, especially if it's going to be too financially taxing on you. You can give the gift of education, the gift of writing a letter, crafts, scrapbooking, making something. So just give it a thought, and pass this on if you think anyone else can benefit from what I'm talking about tonight. So thank you very much for joining me. I am Dr. Dietrich, and thank you for watching another episode of Relax Well with Dr. Dietrich. Join me every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I will see y'all next time. Okay, bye bye.